We all felt the shock at the pump, but the real story isn't about how much it costs to fill your tank. It's about how much it costs to fill your plate. When the fuel subsidy was officially removed in May 29, 2023, it triggered a logistics tax on every calorie consumed. In most developing economies, for the average family, food now swallows up to 70% of their entire monthly income. With fuel prices jumping over 500% since the subsidy left, the cost of moving food has effectively tripled overnight. That cost didn't disappear, it moved into the price of a loaf of bread. A case study of a bakery in Lokoja, Kogi State, Nigeria. The impact of fuel subsidy removal affected the bakery industry, highlighting significant increases in operational costs and food prices, which have worsening inflation and deepened poverty. To understand the price hike, we have to look at the supply chain velocity. Most food is grown by smallholder farmers in rural areas. They rely on aging, petrol-powered light trucks to get produce to local aggregation hubs. Because fuel is expensive, when a truck driver pays double for fuel, he doesn't just charge double for the trip, he adds a risk premium to cover the uncertainty of price fluctuations. That's why your tomatoes are expensive, even if the farmer didn't raise their prices. It's not just about the trucks. Let's talk about processing. Think about maize or rice. These crops require mechanical milling. In areas with unstable power grids, these mills run on petrol or diesel generators. The cost of powering the process has risen in tandem with transport. Most food packaging, plastics and polybags, is petroleum-based. Higher oil costs trickle down into the very bag your rice comes in. We are seeing a shift in sourcing patterns. Large distributors are moving away from far-flung rural farms and trying to source closer to cities to save fuel. This creates a food desert in the city for variety and a market desert for rural farmers who can no longer afford to send their goods to the urban centers. It goes even deeper. Modern agriculture relies on nitrogen-based fertilizers, which are highly sensitive to energy prices. While large-scale transport uses diesel, the micro-logistics, the small bikes and pumps used to irrigate and move goods within a village, rely on petrol. When the cost of moving labor, the workers who harvest the crops, increases, the cost per hectare goes up. We aren't just paying for the fuel in the truck, we are paying for the fuel that powered the entire life cycle of the crop. The removal of the subsidy wasn't just a fiscal policy, it was a total restructuring of how food moves. To stabilize food prices, the solution isn't just growing more food, it's fixing how we move it. Until we invest in rail, gas-powered haulage, and better rural roads, the logistics tax will remain the most expensive ingredient in your kitchen.